Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for FanCast June 1st. I don't know how this happened, but apparently, somehow, without my permission, we have gotten to June. I don't know how that happened, but we're almost halfway through the year, almost halfway through 2021, and what a decade it has been. So thanks so much for joining me for the FanCast. Make sure you leave a comment so I can see the details of who's watching. So say hey, howdy, hey. It looks like 19 people are watching. Yeah, and you got to give the permissions, as it says there in the little banner scrolly thing across there, if you want me to see your name. Otherwise, you're just Facebook user. But I see that Barbara Gibbons is here, and Teresa Murphy, and Kelly Danforth, hey, howdy, hey, and Grace Clay, yo. All right, thanks so much for joining me. And for those of you who are part of the Fandom Running Club, you just saw me a few mere moments ago as I was talking about Battle of the Fandoms finals for season 2, which is coming up here in just a few days. Signups for them are happening on Thursday, June 3rd at noon Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're watching this in the PHRC Great Hall or in the WRC TARDIS, hey, make sure you jump on over to Fandom Running Club. Check out what's going on over there. Join one of the 12 awesome fandom-themed teams that are going to be participating in the finals. You can choose to run for the Pirates of the Caribbean or Back to the Future or Supernatural. That's the team I'm going to be on. Great British Bake Off. You got Once Upon a Time, and apparently there's some French team that's running. I haven't heard anything really about them at all. By the way, Joanne, loving the gifts. Joanne Van Drunen, if you are watching this, loving the gifts. She's putting up spoof gifs of other fandoms saying how much, like Parks and Rec, saying how much they love Les Mis. So kudos to you for those gifts. I'm enjoying them thoroughly. I see that Laura is here and Kirsten is here. Grace Clay says that damn team is the place to be. That is the Rick Riordan, Percy Jackson fandom, that damn team. And that is DAM, like it's in a physical dam team. And so good times there. As I said, Amy is here. And so random Facebook users like, damn right. So head on over to Fandom Running Club. Join the Battle of the Fandoms finals. Everyone is welcome. Lots of fandoms to choose from. And so signups for that is noon on Thursday, June 3rd. And those are open first come, first serve, open for 24 hours. And everyone will know their teams by Friday. That's the plan. All right. But we are here to talk about Fans Around the World, our 365-day event through New Zealand, through the North Island, our snaking course, which you see here right there. Yeah, we got the cool picture-in-picture thing going now. Technology. We got it. So we've got the map there showing you all the crazy snake-like course that runs from Hobbiton all the way down to Mount Doom, down in the southern part of the course there, southwest corner of the course. 365-mile course. We've got over 400, nearly 500 runners now. We're at 479 total runners are participating in this event. And if you want to participate and you're watching this for the first time, you're like, what is this he's talking about? Fans Around the World 2021 is still open and available. We have not ordered the medals yet. So until we order the medals, registrations are still open. You can join us. And yes, the year is 5/12 of the way over. But that doesn't mean you can't knock out 365 miles before the end of the year. Regardless of whether you do or you don't, as long as you're registered and you sign up, we will send you the medal. And it is big. It is huge. It is thick. It is a solid hunk of metal. It's 4 inches and it's like what, 7 inches thick? It's large. It is large, and as I'm on good authority, it is also in charge. So good stuff. Oh yes, Laura, you have decisions to make between Jane Austen, Supernatural, Douglas Adams. Decisions. Anyway, so thank you, Grace Clay. Anyway, so yeah, we do have an awesome medal for this event. So yeah, come join us, sign up. but we are going to be talking about everything that's going on with fans around the world. It has been another very impressive month this month. Just in the month of May, 414 racers uploaded something. We had some folks that didn't upload in this month, okay. But grand total, they uploaded 39,462.17 miles. So absolutely impressive mileage there. Do want to give some shout outs to some of our high milers here. Caitlin Adams, Kat Blanchett, Denise Hartz, Uzi Inman, Allison Neese, Grace Clay, Jess Von Son, Cassie Faith, Amy Warren, and Andrea Fieri. You were the top mileage getters for the month of May. 470 miles for Caitlin Adams, down to 347.6 miles for Andrea Fieri. Very nicely done. We got lots of people at 151-day streaks. Very nice. I see my buddy Jim Newmeyer's on there. There's more than 10 people. It just shows me the top 10. Want to give some shout outs for some of the longest exercises. These are, we got a couple people that did more than a marathon because they had other live events going on, like Mary Carolyn Vincent, 30.8 miles. For a session, Caitlin Adams did a marathon, 26.2 miles. And there's a bunch of people with 15 miles. Very, very nice. Where was I next? Yes, good job, everyone getting miles. Very nicely done. I want to give some shout outs along the way with just giving some shout outs at certain key milestones. And wow, this is a really long list, so it's really confused. So far we've had, actually, I want to give a quick shout out. We've had 163 of our runners who have already completed their 365-mile course, and it's June 1st. So very well done. Badass Badger, you were the most recent to cross. Very nicely done. But Gopher is getting close. And maybe it's Mallory Walsh from Fall River, Massachusetts. You're getting very close to the finish line. You're just a couple miles away. So that should be, you're 13 miles away. So next couple days, you should get there. Barbarita, you're at 351.6 miles. Barbarita getting very close to finishing this thing out. AM Tonks, KD4, Swim Run Coffee. You guys are all, and Boom Cannon, Brittany Cannon, all getting very close. And again, you participate in one of the Battle of the Phantoms or Quidditch, or the upcoming Chilton Running Club road trip. That's coming up right after Battle of the Phantoms. We jump right into CRC's road trip. That's going to be good times for Chilton Running Club. So if you want more of the competitive racery, that will be available to you coming your way here in just a few weeks. But when you do those more competitive events, you do tend to crank out a lot of miles in 10 days. And it can really help you pick up the pace if you're trying to reach a certain goal for the year. Or like I said, if you're just joining us for the first time, it's good stuff there. All right. Want to get into some of the shout outs for certain folks who have reached certain mileages. Like, for example, I know I've already said their names, but I do have to give shout outs to 5 individuals who have already hit 2,000 miles. 2,000 miles. If we were doing Proclaimer challenges, you'd already have 2 points each, just all by yourselves. Well done. Super Kate, Serious Shiz, Queen of Hearts, Lost Girl, and Ferda. Ferda, you guys have all reached 2,000 miles so far for the year. Dawn, what is that? Insane. That is the word we were looking for. Well done, Dawn. Thanks so much for playing. It is, in fact, insane. So you crazy people, we love you. Super badass, but also super insane. Gonna scroll down a bit, give a shout out for those who have reached 1,500 miles. 1,500 miles so far. That includes Fiery Faye, Raven Addy, and the Oncoming Nap. Amy Warren, that is a great name, the Oncoming Nap, which you would need if you had already completed 1,500 miles in 5 months. You are rocking at 300 miles a month. Next place I'm going to give a shout out is at 1250. because you're rocking 250 miles a month. That includes Fussganger, Budgie, and Pure Blood Prince. I also see Muggle Bubba in that, past that point. Well done, you guys. Quick shout out for those who have reached 1,000 miles already this year. We have 38 of you guys have already reached 1,000 miles for the year. So Bat Alien, Lizard Dew, Lionheart, Pink Flamingo, Peggy Pie, Tri-Snake, and Baguettes. Baguettesaur. Oh, it's the Baguettesaur. So that is a dinosaur that likes baguettes, or a dinosaur made out of baguettes, or a dinosaur that looks like a baguette. I'm not entirely sure, but that's Michelle Polenko, who has been a fervent recruiter for the Les Mis team for a while now. So, Baguettesaur? Yeah, sure, fine. If you think so, that's fine. All right. Quick shout out to everyone who has reached 750 miles so far. I'm just kind of arbitrarily picking that. That includes that's Maudie MC, Jen from Philly. You have reached 750 miles. Sorry, I lost my place there for a moment. And Tinker Puff and Lightning Snitch all reached 750 miles. Quick shout out to those who see the top 100. If you wanted to be in the top 100, you need to be at 565.8 miles and be named Kate Brady. You are doing very well in 100th place, and you are 2.8 miles ahead of me. I'm going to get you, Kate Brady. I'm coming for you. All right, but give a quick shout out for those who reached 500 miles: Accio Coffee, Puzzle Addict, Lion 0804, and Holmium Sharks. That would be Holly from San Diego, is at 502 miles thus far. Cruising on down, like I said, we've got quite a few people who have already crossed the finish line. But quick shout out for the 400-mile mark. You got Pauletta AC, Cookie on the Run, Hufflejen, and Pittsburgh Puff, Amanda Oakes. You guys have reached 400 miles. And then, like I said, we have 158 people who have crossed the finish line. And that's 369.3 miles is where Merave is at the moment. I'm going to go back over to my other screen and check some comments. So I think I've missed some. Facebook user, I finished my third loop before I moved. Well done. See, Mama Turgle is here. Excellent. Kristen gives a shout out for the CRC road trip. Oh no, Saskia, CRC ceased doing medals, but it is still an active community on Facebook. Check out CRC Luke's Diner. They still participate in competing for the Philanthropy Cup, the Coffee Cup, as part of our direct impact projects, which is coming up soon. And they also do Racery. They do their CRC road trip every year. So we're still motivating and inspiring that community to be more physically active. Still talking about Gilmore Girls when it comes up. It's just not actively doing medals. It just wasn't able to sustain that. And that's okay. But still around. Grace Clay's going for 4,000. Well, we love you, 4,000. Grace Clay is also insane. Fair enough. Dino that loves baguettes. Okay, fair enough. It's just. And Teresa says you're past the first lap before Battle of the Fandom starts. Outstanding. Very, very good. Run, Kate, run. All right. That's good stuff there. I want to give a couple more shout outs here. Let's get the folks that have done at least 200 and let's say folks have done at least 300 miles. That includes Jules SR, Kitty Cat 104, Lion 55, and Steph Gillette, who is ironically Steph Gillette. The names don't have to be wacky. Quick shout out for those who have reached 200 miles. So you got Ecstasia fried eyes, no peppers, please. Building a Bosco, ginger kiwi, and Cap Jessica Boykin. You've passed the 200-mile mark. Very nicely done. Good job. All right. Let's check out some of the recent activity. Quick shout outs here. I uploaded my miles from the day earlier. But Rithwin dropped to 5.6 miles with hashtag we are all mad here. Dropped. And where did that put you? That puts you in Hokkaido, some lovely farmland in New Zealand. And then other people logging today. Becky D. Techie dropped to 1 mile and a 1.6 earlier today. Kier dropped to 2.1 and a half mile. I don't think I've refreshed. I think that it's saying 12 minutes ago. I know Kier wasn't running 12 minutes ago because he was on with the live. I don't think I've refreshed. Let's try this again. Mama Goose, 3.2 miles. Pretend It's Planned dropped to 0.5 and a 0.8 and a 1.2 and a 0.5. Hashtag Quirky Nerds 365. Then from Billy dropped a half mile, while KD4 dropped a mile for their overall effort. Longest personal streak goes to 152 days. So streaking every day, very nice. Give Me Back My Name dropped a mile. Hashtag RTI appropriate. Hashtag shot. Hashtag bear left right frog. Hashtag for the glort. Moogie dropped to 0.8 miles. Buckeye Puff dropped to 0.6. Hashtag stroll with my pooch. Hashtag give me all the sunshine. The Heidi D, that was the Heidi D-E-E, the Heidi D, 1.1 miles. Wandering Viking, 1.7 miles. Probably completed in Iceland. Just thinking. Hashtag for the glory, hashtag for the glory of Gryffindor, hashtag PHRC Gryffindor, hashtag WRC Villains, hashtag keep the streak alive. 152 days. Mine would be at 152 if not for January 12th. January 12th was my downfall day. Leaf Moon Mama, too early to hashtag steal a shout out? No, not too early to steal a shout out. You absolutely got hashtag Villain Lords, hashtag PHRC Hufflepuff 2021, hashtag WRC Villains, hashtag Start Strong, hashtag which team do I choose, hashtag FRTW, Fans of the World, hashtag FRC. But that's a 1.4 and a 1.2. Miles by Mel got a 1.2. Fifth longest personal streak grows to 4 days. Well done. Dawn lost her streak, and it is sad. But she was significantly injured, like 5 hours in the ER, kind of injured. And for those that don't know, Dawn broke her butt. That's what happened. She pulled a muscle and broke her butt. And there's Rhythm's 5.6 for We Are All Mad. Hashtag We Are All Mad here. So those are some of the recent uploads. I love there are captions. Oh my gosh, something's trying to caption me. That's not going to go well. I don't speak nearly clearly enough to make that happen. That's us. We're so close to lap 1. Yes, get that lap done. 365. Very nice. Yes, she did hurt her booty. She did. And thank you, Saskia, for the Dawn's hashtag. Yes, that's true. Hugs to Dawn from Laura. You got a smile from Dawn. She's right on the other side of the screen, and she appreciates. That's where they're hurlers. Because I'm a fast talker, and no automated robot captioning machine is going to be able to keep up with this. I can really mess it up. I can start saying things like there, and there, and two, and two. Good luck spelling those different ways. Crazy computer captioning machine. Can't stop me. Anyway, and more hugs for Dawn. There's just there's love and hugs for Dawn and her broke ass. You say you speak fine. You just have to say silly things. I do say silly things like all of your various hashtags, which are in fact silly things, and I'm a fan. The captions have given up. Between your pace and the weird screen names, looks like we need to have a mental eval. Fair enough. But I am a fast talker. It's the way it is. All right. Anyway, moving right along. So yeah, I did the shout outs. I did those. I did that. That's all good. Don't forget, guys, on the message board, you can drop messages in the message board if you want. Don't forget, you can high five and love and heart people's activities. Like I just loved Mama Goose's, and I just loved Pretend It's a Plan. So you can give people, you can write little notes to people, and you can give them some hearts and love their activity, which I have just done for a couple of folks. And several folks do for me every day. So give some love to your fellow runners. It is good times. I still have them. Oh, came up as a bunch of zeros. That's funny. I volunteered for the eval. That's good. All right. It's time actually to announce the winner, or actually to determine and then announce the winner of the May Challenge. Now, if you have forgotten, the May Challenge was to outrun an ent. In April, you outran a fool. In May, you had to outrun an ent. That's right. Our illustrious communications director, Kier Hansen, put forth a rather impressive 112.71 miles. 112.71 miles. So if you exceeded that distance in the month of May, then you have gotten an entry, at least one entry, into the lottery for the prize this month. And the prize this month is, in fact, a cap. And so Betsy Mezzanotte will be sending that to you. If you already have a cap and you don't want another one, we'll discuss a comparable prize. But if you do not yet have your cap, which is a cap that has a cap on it with some, geeky symbology on it, that is the cap. You can get a cap, and we'll send that to you. Yes, Bookmaster JMV shows up liking your activities all the time. He likes mine all the time. That is Justin, and Justin is an encourager and a motivator and a supporter of all of us. And so, Justin, I know I appreciate it, and as do other people. So thank you for your hearts and your messages and your high fives as we go along our course. So thank you, Justin. Shout out to you. All right, so we need to do this lottery. And half caps are visors. That's funny. All right. So like I said, so for May, there were a total of 136 of you who outran the ent, which means you did more than 112.71 miles. If you logged multiples of that, i.e. you did, say, 225.42 miles, you got 2 entries. 338.13 miles, you got 3 entries. And 450.84 miles, you got 4 entries. There were only 2 people that got 4 entries. You know who you are, crazy people. But now I have got, all right, so real quick, I first want to type it in. Give me a 0 or a 1. 0 or 1, first one to come in. There's someone going to type in the comments, a 0 or a 1. And I'm going to tell you to stop as soon as I come in. 0 or a 1. Oh, it's a 1. A 1 has taken it, so don't put anything else in. The first 2 were 1, so it's a 1. All right, so stop with it. There's a good stop. Grace Clay, give me a yo. Give me a yo. You're going to be the cutoff for numbers. For Grace Clay, give me a yo. And then we'll start over again. So Grace Clay is going to give me a yo, because that's what Grace Clay does. The yos. And then I'm going to ask for the next one. We got to wait for Grace Clay's yo in the comments. There's my yo. Okay, it's a yip. But okay, and then I got the yo. Okay, I need a number between 0 and 9. Number between 0 and 9. Give me a number between 0 and 9. All right, that's a 2. I'm going to take that as a 2. All right. Give me another yo, Grace. Give me another yo. So we're going to put this between. We're going to put this between the Grace Clay yos. I'm going to take that too. Facebook user was fast. Go take that Facebook user. I don't know who the Facebook user was, but right now we've got 1, 2. There's my yo. Okay, give me another digit between 0 and 9. So it'll be the first one that comes up after Grace Clay's yo, and its Facebook user gives me a 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's the kind of things that somebody puts on their luggage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But close enough. But 1, 2, 3 is the line on my spreadsheet that I need, and it is in fact Zena Markeen Morrison. Her Racery name is Household 6. Zena Markeen Morrison, you are the winner of a cap. Zena Markeen Morrison, you are the winner of the cap. I will forward that to one Betsy Mezzanotte, have her reach out to you, make sure that we have address validated and all that kind of good stuff. But you are the winner of the May challenge. Yeah, very well done. You only had one entry. Let's see how many. Let's give you a proper shout out here. There you are. You have done. You did 180.88 miles in the month of May, and you've done 642.52 miles thus far in this year-long event. So congratulations to you for winning that. That is a cap headed your way. Well done. Yay. So very nicely done. 180 miles. Easily beat an ant. You are faster than a tree. Congratulations. It's all about the long strides with him. He takes like 4 steps and it's all good. Anyway, let's talk about this month's challenge. Shall we? You know what? I could use a friend. Kier, come join me here on the live, Kier. If I haven't caught you in a compromising moment. And there's Kier.
Moment. If I knew I had compromising moments on the agenda, I would have stretched first.
Fair enough. There he goes.
My ass. Oh, I just blew up.
You too? Now there's 2 of you. No mocking the butt. Don't mock the butt.
I want to be like one.
By the way, folks, for those who are wondering, yes, Kier does have 30-foot ceilings in his house. Anyway, just saying, you can touch it, kid. You can touch the ceiling, can't you? Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Anyway, I can't touch myself. I have to jump a lot. So Kier, my friend, the month of June is upon us. I don't know if you were aware that this was going to happen or not.
I've been waiting for this month to come around for about 15 months now. I was saying to you earlier today, I know you felt the opposite.
Yeah.
May for me lasted forever.
You had like the wrong speed setting on your record player, man, right?
Arduous. 6 weeks in May. But anyway, but we're here. Yes.
But we've made it to June, which means that end of June represents the middle of the year. We're almost halfway done with the year. Well, 6 months down, 6 months to go.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway on our journey around the sun. So I don't know about you, but I think a good challenge for the month of June is to make sure that everyone is on track. So this is a 365-mile event. And yes, we've got some awesome milers, awesome people putting in lots of miles, high milers. But we got some folks that are just kind of keeping pace with the 365 theme.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what about we do the challenge for June is just make sure everyone is on track. Everyone's on pace.
For all those rules followers, the literalists.
The literalists, exactly. So, folks, that's it. That's your challenge. Everyone who has reached, 30th of June. What day of the year is that, Kier? It's 181. He's already got it right there.
Yeah. See, I was doing it by mon calculatrice and cutting the 365 in half, and I came up with a different number. And then you told me you were taking it by the day of the year, which I concede that sounds more accurate to me.
Yeah, I think 181 works for me.
Okay.
181 works for me. So 181 is your goal by June 30th, by midnight on June 30th. or whenever I wake up on July 1st.
Whenever you're everybody gets that squidgy bit when Brian's still sucking down the coffee in the morning.
Exactly. No, actually, it goes by Racery time. So Racery's midnight. So that is what it runs by. So folks, get to 181 miles by June 30th, and you will have an entry into the lottery for the July 1st FanCast. Now, if you're like, hey, I'm already at like 1,000 miles. Good job. You're ahead of pace. You have an entry. Well done. We're only going to do this, unlike this last month where we did multiples. If you like really outran Kier, or you really outran me in April, we're not doing that because no offense to like Caitlin and Kat, I can't give you 25 entries for the prize at the end of June. You guys are doing awesome, but this is to make sure that we're encouraging folks to get on pace, and so they're able to complete the 365 miles by the end of 365 days. So this is kind of our halfway check-in of our event. So we're checking in with you, and we're trying to encourage you to get to 181 miles by the end of June. Anyone who's already passed that, congratulations. You have an entry into next month's event. So next month's raffle, if you will.
Even lottery across the board.
Even lottery across the board. So wait, someone's going to, I was just checking comments. People are asking you to stretch your butt, or maybe they're talking to Dawn to stretch her butt. I'm not sure. Someone commented, it's June with question marks. Yeah, I felt that's exactly how I felt. And meanwhile, here's doing with exclamation points of, it's June.
See, yeah, exactly. It's all in the translation of the text. You have to write that in a particular text font.
Someone said, how about doing 181 in the month of June? If you wish to do that, rock on. But this challenge is not for that. This challenge is for those who are currently at about 150 miles or 120 miles, and who we want to make sure stay on track, stay on pace, and get to 181 by the end of June so that they are on track to get to 365 mile a day for the whole year. That's the whole goal for that. Groovy? Groovy. So for some of you, that's like, okay, I've already kind of met this challenge. All right, well, you've got your entry, and you're good. And everyone has an equal chance. So it'll be completely random, and we'll pick. We'll do our crazy digits, and hopefully I'll have Grace Claire around to do her yo's. That'll be my stopping point there. Very helpful. Here, we've got the banner to tell people where they can sign up if they haven't signed up yet for Fans Around the World. We've got that ticker right there. You can still join Fans Around the World. Get your 2021 medal. Here, I'm loving the StreamYard, man. The technology is great. I love the picture-in-picture. This is really working really well.
I tried to send you a note on the side here, but if you are interested, the metal animation promo is loaded into the system. If you want people to see it.
Can we roll that beautiful metal footage?
We can do that. We'll be
back. Roll that beautiful metal footage.
Back in like 60 seconds.
All right. So Kier's gonna.
I will say I'm not certain if the volume level of this thing might be a little bit above us. So everybody just be wary. You might need to like step back from your phone for a sec. I don't know. I never really know how StreamYard likes to normalize its sound. So
all right, fair enough. So with that warning that we could come blasting in.
All right. But then again, I mean it's kitchen music, so. Hey, we're back.
That's a very cool promo, Kieran. Put that together.
So, hey, Vince, am I right?
You're like, right, are you dancing behind the video? Both of us were dancing behind the video. There's a little bit of gap.
A little edge of our hands.
We're trying to do hand puppets. I was afraid I might do something inappropriate in American Sign Language, and I didn't want to do that. So I thought better about that. Don't want anything accidentally happening. Cat did not run away. Volume is good.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Good stuff. All right, folks. That is your FanCast for the month of May. So June 1st. Which means next month, July 1st, we'll be back for FanCast. We'll recap the month of June. And then, yes, August 1st FanCast will be a very special one. We'll do that one a little bit later in the evening because that will be the Ocho.
Because we'll be blowing on our coffee.
Yes, we will. You gotta blow on your wine so people think that it's coffee. All right, so Mary Krantz, you got to do 2 miles a day to get your entry. I totally believe you can, Mama Turgle, especially because you got in the month of June, you do have Battle of the Fandoms working out there. So, and then a couple of quick housekeeping things before I let you all go real quick. If you are into the Douglas Adams Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fandom, don't forget we have the most massively useful 5K. It is a Hitchhiker's Guide themed medal, and it is available in the fan domain or at that link right there, tinyurl.com/useful5K. And if you are part of the Potterhead fandom, do not forget to sign up for the Mind the Gap 14.2K to support Sea Turtle Inc. We are saving baby sea turtles in South Padre Island in Texas. So sign up for Mind the Gap 14.2K. Excellent stuff there. There's the link.
I gotta fix that stupid typo.
There's a typo. Ignore that link.
Oh, use this one. Use this one. It's better.
Use this one. tinyurl.com/mindthegap14K. And sign up for that support baby sea turtles. Oh, wait, forgot to mention, in Fandom Running Club, it's a new month, so we have a new charity partner of the month, and this month it is Simon Says Give, an awesome nonprofit from Minneapolis, Minnesota, previously supported by Chilton Running Club and by our Direct Impact project a couple years back, where we helped them set the world record for the most backpacks packed in 8 hours, full of school supplies. Good stuff there. So support Simon Says Give. We're going to be supporting a lot of underserved kids in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area and a little bit of every single registration for Fandom Running Club goes to support Simon Says Give in the month of June. All right, so Mind the Gap for PHRC and in Whovian Running Club. Don't forget, the event is not open yet, so you don't have anything to remember just yet. But clues.
Two clues.
Two clues. You have 2 clues. Does that mean that you are clue more or clue less? I do not know. But is it all good? But event launching on Saturday at noon Eastern time for the Whovian Running Club. Event 4 already. Can't believe we're at event 4 already.
Yeah.
Cruising right along.
It's true.
It's true. So sign up for that. It's good times. So wait, someone said you mean Ravenclaw. Oh, Grace Clay said make sure you check Gryffindor when you sign up. Mary Grant said you meant Ravenclaw. I said there's a little bit of trash talk going on. Fair enough. That's all good. I chew Pugwidgey personally when I sign up. Not an option. We're not doing Ilvermorny. We're not doing Ilvermorny here.
Which event? What was it called? If they were asking for which event, actually.
I don't know which event you're talking about. So we've got a couple events open right now. In Fandom Running Club, we have the most massively useful 5K, and that is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy themed medal featuring Marvin, the clinically depressed robot. That is over in Fandom Running Club. Of course, in the FRC Bazaar, you will find medals for Supernatural, Friends, The Good Place, Die Hard, Back to the Future. We've got the Twisted 10K, which is the Twister board, like Game Twister, not the movie Twister. So that's all over in Fandom Running Club. And in Potterhead Running Club, we have the Mind the Gap 14.2K, which is about 8.8 miles. And so that one is supporting Sea Turtle Inc. in South Padre, Texas. All right. What was the name of the FRC event? Oh, the name of the FRC event is Nunya. That's right. It's Nunya Business until Saturday when we announce it. We haven't announced it yet. So that was a nice try, Facebook user.
Good.
Nice try.
Good.
Noble attempt. And if I could remember what the name of the event was, I'd tell you. But I know it. It's something. Anyway,
there is the potential for confusion on the name even in house because we use working titles for these things for the longest time. So
until it finally gets settled, and so and then Dawn calls it whatever the heck she wants.
Yeah, just look at the unbridled chaos that is our file system. I thought someone was asking what was the name of the event where we first supported Simon Says Give, and that was the BD Day 12K.
Yes.
Which is still available in Kim's Antiques.
It is still available in Kim's Antiques, by the way. For those that are asking, is CRC still around? Children's Running Club is still around. And if you still want to pick up those past medals, they're still available in Kim's Antiques. You can go to the CRC website and you can get there, or you go to Luke's Diner and you can get a direct link and you can get right there. So a lot of those medals are still available. Not many of them. We're down to like 10 of each. Mm-hmm. They're almost done, but some of the really cool ones are still around. We technically have a file system. Technically,
it's not all dancing celery and flaming cats running around. I mean, that's just window dressing.
Barb and Kira are the reason we have a file system. Otherwise, it'd be just chaos. Dawn still tries to keep it chaos. Yes, she does. Anyway, that said, folks, I've taken enough of your time. Thanks for joining me on FanCast. Kira, thanks for jumping in here at the end. I appreciate that. I'm going to point this way. Thanks for joining me here. And so, folks, we got medals, we got events, all sorts of good stuff. We do have Battle of the Fandoms finals coming up in Fandom Running Club here in just a couple of days. Sign-ups on Thursday, June 3rd. And then after that, after the Mind the Gap closes in Potterhead Running Club, you will see a dip, you dip, we dip, we dip. Yes, that's right. The Direct Impact Project is coming. And the thing we will be collecting is something you will find out about in a few weeks. Because I ain't telling you right now, but it's going to be awesome. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that and do a lot of good for a lot of people with this upcoming Direct Impact Project. We're doing a real one. It's not a virtual one this year because it's not 2020 anymore. So Direct Impact Project is coming up. And that is something that all of the programs of the Fantasy Running Clubs participates in. So trying to compete to win the coffee cup, even though it's not coffee. All right. I love some of the comments. That's great. It could be ranch dip, could be guacamole. You never know. Folks, thanks so much for joining me. That's FanCast for June 1st, 2021. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the course. Bye.